Right, okay. So last week what we did was we had the two pages, we had the connect and we had insert. So connect.php, just to refresh, was just the connection page. Now I think I explained a few times. You've set this up once and then just require it. Alright, you won't keep on using it. So I'll just close that again. We hopefully won't need that today unless something goes wrong. Okay, no, that anything never goes wrong. Insert.php was the one we spent more time on. And if we look at this page here, what happens, if we look at the order it loads in, first thing that happens is it goes in there and it requires the connection to the database. Alright. The next thing, it's an if statement to check if the page has been loaded via a submit button. Let's presume this is the first time this page has been loaded on the server and it's not been running by a submit button. Therefore, it'll leave line 5 all the way down to line 34, and at that point it will display doc type head, title something, and it will give you the form. You fill in the form, you click the submit button, it reloads the page because we've not specified an action, so it reloads the page, comes back up. This time the submit button has been clicked. It goes in here, it assigns the form data, which has been submitted via the post method, into these variables. Then what we want to do, we'll put in a pre-prepared statement where we put placeholders in. This will help protect against SQL injection, somebody else mucking about your code. The placeholders are then replaced by binding the parameter of the variable to that. We then execute the statement. If the statement works, that means it's worked. It says executed, otherwise something wrong. And then it will, now, does it display it again? I think it will just display the list again. So let's very quickly check that out. So there's my horrible looking form. I've still got connected successfully. I might want to take that out at some point. I think that's kind of amateur hour, but that's where we were last week. So I'll just put in Zico. I can't remember what that was actually, that's terrible. What was that? Was it ID or just... Was it email? Was it password? Aye, there you go. I could have put placeholders in to make that a bit easier. Password is so email, I'll just say me@me.com. Date of birth, choose it from the selector. I'll just choose 31st of March. And user. Click submit. Statement executed. If I then refresh that page, oops. Now, did I do a display last week? I don't think I did I? Did I? Okay, let's go back and have a wee look. I don't see it. I definitely did a display though. Okay. Right. Well, what I'll need to do in this one here, I'll need a display anyway. Alright, so I can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. So I'll leave that as insert. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll get the micro demo up, the class demo up. So in my insert one, I'm just going to nick this code here. Alright. So we will tidy this up as we go. I'm just going to make a new page. So new file, and I'll call this one display. So I'll paste that in, save as display .php. Now you guys are only working off the one folder. I'm working off several just because I'm updating it as I go by the weeks. So class demo week 2 is what I'm doing there. Okay, so I'm just sticking that in there. Again, just remember that PHP pages can display HTML, but HTML pages can't display PHP. Alright, just remember that wee rule. Because if a server sees an HTML document, it will just ignore it. It's presuming it's all client-side stuff in there, which it will be. Okay, I'll just finish this off here. And close the body. Okay, so in this example, I want to display them all. Now, I swore I did that last week, but I might be wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't think it'll do us any harm to go over it again. So, because we are working with the database, what's the first thing I should have in here? Okay. Do you want me to zoom that in a wee bit? So, PHP, what do I have in there? Require, and I'm requiring connect, yeah? Sometimes you'll just forget to do it, but you'll soon learn. Okay, so if we go in there, now I want this to display in the body of my page. It will look horrible at the moment, but that's okay. So I'm going to start my PHP here. Okay, so question mark PHP, and so I want to query my database here. All right. So can anyone remember how? Would you want me to do a kind of question-based session, or I'll just take you through it? I'll take you through it. Right. So the first thing I want to do here, I'm going to put in I tend to call them various statements, right? You can change that if you want, okay? But it's just the way I tend to do it. So I'm going to make a connection to the database, okay? And I'm going to prepare a statement. Now this is the easiest statement that you'll get. Select all from users, okay? Now at that point, that just prepares the statement, doesn't execute it. I'm not binding any parameters here, so then I can just do it in the next line, all right? So it's the STMT and execute. Okay. So if I run that at the moment, what will happen? Okay, let's give it a go. Right, so connected up the top, right? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put in H1 display records, right? Again, just park the aesthetics of this at the moment, right? It's not going to look good. And I'll go in here and preview my page. Connect successfully display records, but it's not displaying records. That one there, that's just a wee file preview, so it just takes your page right up. So, I've connected to my database, I've put in a head and display records, I've prepared my statement, I've executed my statement. What's wrong? Yeah, so I've not put any output from what I found, right? How many times am I going to have to output here? Many rows as it finds it, alright? So we need to do a fetch, okay? So I'm going to do a wee while loop here. So while and row equals statement. Fetch. And we put in PDO, fetch associated records. Okay. Not in this case, because we're not checking a login. Right, so, I mean, what you could do is you could say if records equals 0, then display no records found. Do you know what I mean? So you could do that in, but we know there's records in it for this point in time. So in terms of for display purposes, you could do it, but there's no logical reason to do it, all right? Okay, so this is where it gets a wee bit tricky with our brackets and our quotes and stuff like that. So we need to echo what we're finding, right? So say if I just put in echo, right? And I'll just put in hi. Okay. Save that and close that down. Close that down. Don't need that. Don't particularly need that. Don't need that. Right. Okay. So refresh my page. All right. Got a mistake. Line 16. Oh, tough one. You've got to put in 2 semicolons in there, right? Something like that syntax. Save it. Refresh it. Is that what you would expect? It's saying hi, 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 hi. So let's try and break this down a wee bit. What governs the loop is the amount of rows it finds, right? So what I'm going to do, again, this will be the last time I apologise for the rubbish. Is that? Yeah, so what I can do here is just enclose it in a paragraph, right? And all you'll see now, the only difference being, it displays them like that. Okay, so it is running in a loop. It's running in a loop, aye, that's me. And it'll just display whatever I tell it to display as many times as you want. So, but what I want to do is actually put something meaningful in here, alright? So let's not confuse it with brackets first, alright, and quotes. Let's just go straight for row. Now, at this point, I'm going to say user ID. So I'm actually accessing something out of the database, alright? That there has to be the name of one of your fields. Alright? Save that, refresh that. And now I'm just getting a kind of 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the reason that the numbers aren't going up 1, 2, 3, 4 is I've been mucking about with it and deleting stuff. Alright? So again, let's try and make this a wee bit nicer. Now, this is what I want you to see. If you, again, this is one of these things you want to crack this now, right? I'm going to combine my PHP and my HTML. Okay? So I'm going to echo something, so I'm going to put in double quotes. And I'm going to put in paragraph. Right? Now, when you are outputting your paragraph, that is HTML. Right? That is PHP. I need to tell it we're separating things. So in different languages, you've got different ways of doing this. I think JavaScript's a plus and so on. I put a dot down. It knows that is client side, that is server side. Okay? Do you understand that? So again, if I want to close a paragraph, dot. Do you all understand that line of code and why I put my dots and my quotes where? No. Right. If somebody doesn't understand it, I'm glad you're telling me. What's that? Yeah, so these are processed by two totally different computers, if you like. Right? The server sees echo and something in quotes. The server doesn't give a monkeys about that. It's like that. That's for somebody else to deal with. However, when the server gets interested, it's when the echo stops for the string and we see the dot, and it's like, right, that's my job there. I'm going to go and find the associated user ID for this row, and it'll be 1 in the first case. It then switches off again when it sees the dot, and it puts the paragraph. So the browser reads the paragraphs, the server processes the PHP. If you go and view your source, you'll see that it doesn't say row user ID. It literally just says that the user ID you found. If it showed the PHP in the browser, it's a security risk. Then they can see the names of your fields and stuff like that in your database. You're with me? When it starts to get a bit more complicated, is we are putting it into forms, but we'll deal with that later on, right? It's tricky. That's why I'm labouring the point a wee bit here. All right. So if I save that now and refresh it, there you go. 1, 3, 4, 5. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in a space, and I'm going to put in another bit of PHP. And this time I'm going to put username. Does that make sense? Still with me? Okay, so I'll save that, refresh it. There we go. Alright. And again, if I wanted to put in one more, I'll just do it for demo's sake. start shut yourself up. Row, and was it row? Was it just row? Can't remember. Try that. It'll soon tell me if I'm wrong. There we go, and there's the roll that's been added in. So you can display everything from your row in one row. It looks rubbish, right? But we'll deal with presentation further down the line. Okay, that is how you determine what gets printed out. Okay, so that is your display. All right. Now I'm trying to keep things nice and simple. So I'm going to save that as display, and that should be sitting in my week 2 folder. Right. Now I want to. Have you got that as code? Did we do that last week? You did, right? I don't know why I've not got it. So what I'm going to do at this point, I am going to show you how you can delete a record from it. Okay. Now, again, I'm all for being lazy, so I'm just going to save that, close it, and I'm going to duplicate it or clone it, and I'm going to call it delete.php. Okay. And delete.php. Now, delete.php is going to be pretty much the same page, except I'm just going to add a wee bit of code in. Now, again, a wee bit further down, you're going to start thinking about using functions here. Alright, but for the purpose of just learning the code, I'm going to keep it as simple as I can. So what I want in my delete page, it is identical to my display page. I'm just going to change that to delete records so we can see the difference. Okay. I want to have a button or a link at the end of each of these records. Alright. And what that link is going to do is it's going to flag up the number, the ID, which is the unique identifier for that row. It is going to pass the number, the unique identifier, to the page. It's going to check for the page. It's going to remove it from the database. Okay. And we're going to use the get method for this rather than the post method. And I'll explain how that works. Okay. So I'm going to strip a wee bit out of my my display here. I'm just going to keep in username and ID. I'm going to take out row. There. No, made a mistake. I've deleted I've missed a quote. There we go. So I need to put that back in. There we go. It's tricky. It'll trip you up. Don't get too frustrated with it. You'll eventually get there. Right. What I want to do here is I need to put in something. Now, see when we start to use Bootstrap, we'll use buttons for this or hyperlinks that look like buttons. And at the moment, I'm going to just do a straight hyperlink. Can you remember the code for a hyperlink? Yeah. So you'll notice I've not broken the string here, the actual output. I'm putting a line in its own. And I want to put in href equals. Now, can I use double quotes? Because that'll yes, so I can do a single. Alright. So in here, what page am I wanting this to go to? You want to have a guess? No, I don't need to. Right, I'll tell you. I'm going to keep it at the same page. So the delete page can be self-contained. Alright? Whether you do that or not in your project is up to you, right? Well, almost, right? So watch this. So I'm going to say delete.php. Now you've seen this in URLs before. I'm going to put a question mark in my URL, alright? And I'm just going to write in user ID equals 1. Okay. Again, just trying to make sure I'm right with my quotes. I'll say delete, and then I will finish. I think. Okay. So here's the interesting bit, right? I'll save that. I'll refresh my page. You'll now see that the delete, because it's in the loop, has been added to every single output. Now, it's not functional yet. What you'll notice, if I click on delete here, it reloads the page, but it says user ID equals 1. Now, a flaw here is it's always going to say user ID equals 1. Right? But I built that in to let you see it. So what I want to do, rather than it saying 1 all the time, I want it to strip that out of the row as it's going through. Okay? So, rather than user ID equals 1, can anyone have a wee guess as to how I'm... It's not username. Yeah, so, again, remember I talked about the quotes being tricky. What we have to do here, that's going to come out, right? We're going to have to use this. So I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to stick that in there. Okay? Give it a go. Refresh my page. Okay, doesn't like something. Line 18. It's going to be a quote, isn't it? It's going to be a quote. That's got to be a... Right, so my problem here, that's okay, right? But the problem is, when it gets to there, it thinks that that's finished. So I need to switch that back to double quotes. Alright? Is that okay? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. See. Now. So, my problem here. Right, so I'm going to have to put that there to stop that. I'll put a single quote in there. And that there. Does that look a bit more healthy? Right, give it a go. See, okay. Right, so I've got that there. Okay, and I'm not closing that there. There. Right, so let's look at it. Right. So I'm opening my string there, and I'm finishing. Do I want that there? I don't know if I do. Okay. Okay. So I want that back in there. There. Right, give it a go. Okay, bit more hopeful. Now what, it won't do anything yet, but what it should do is it should affect the URL. So I click on delete there. 3, 4, 10 is working. Alright, it's stripping it out of the database and it's passing it as a parameter almost into the URL. They're not. Look, because 2's missing. Right, and various others are on the way. Okay. And also from last week's class, I have removed Jesus from the database. However, he may return. Right, so you get my message about the quotes being tricky, right? I've been doing it for years and they still trip me up. Okay, so what we've now got is we've got an effective link identifying each record. So we're going to go up to the top here, and I'm going to put some PHP in. And what I want to say is I want it to strip out the number, the unique ID that's been passed as part of the URL. I then want to delete from the database where ID equals that unique value, and then it should remove from the database. It is. Right? Because I'm not putting any confirms in or anything like that. I will build that in. Alright? Eh? Well, it doesn't really matter if I remove Zico from the database at the moment. I'm trying to show you the mechanics. Alright, so you can understand how it's going. Right, so in here, and I say, in reality, deleting stuff from databases is quite rare. You tend to turn them off rather than, yeah, so maybe set role to inactive or something like that, right? But as part of the assessment, I have to show you delete. Right, if, and again, is set. Now, this was where it gets a wee bit different for you, alright? Previously, you've always used post, but this is a get method. When you pass something in this way, it's called the get method, alright? So it will say get user ID, and it will strip that out of the URL, alright? So that means that if one of these links has been clicked, then we can strip the variable out. So I'm just going to say variable ID equals get user ID. Okay, and that actually assigns, say they've clicked on 3, that assigns 3 into the variable ID. You all with me? Right, so then what we want to do is I'm going to say statement equals connection, and I'm going to say prepare, and it will be delete from users where user ID, and it's the exact same as we were doing before, equals user ID. We're just using a placeholder. Alright. And then we want to bind the parameter. STMT bind param, and it's user ID, comma, I've just used ID. Okay, and then execute the statement. Now, if this works, we should know it's worked because the record should disappear off the page. Alright. The delete command is very powerful, so you've got to be careful with it. But as I say, it's not of no consequence to anyone if you delete some dummy records out of the database. So let's go in here. Okay, so let's try and take out our second Zico. And Zico is gone. Let's get rid of a couple of bobs. We've got too many bobs. 16, 15, 14. Delete one of the Tams. Delete that. Delete a couple of Pauls. There you go. And the page is just reloading every time you do it. Alright, that is how you can delete records from the database. So the main thing I want you to take out of that, I don't think that code is perfect. The get is a wee bit new. Oops. That is, you should be understanding that bit by now. You're just stripping the parameters out and then assigning them in the statement. And this bit here is a swamp of quotes. You need to get your head around that. Okay, so that's the deletion. So what you want to do is go away, try that, and then later on we'll look at how we update. Alright, similar method because we select by ID, but rather than just delete, we display into a form and then we update. Alright, so it's just an extra step in that one. Okay.
When you're retrieving information that is posted, you're asking for user input.
In what case? Give me an example. What you mean?
Well, like there you're using to get information from a database, whereas with post you are asking to fill in a form.
You can use it for either. So in this, the way I'm doing this, the update one later on, we use both. So I'll show you the combination. All right, but you can do it either way. Most secure stuff should get passed via post. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So see the one I'm going to show you later on, that's the update. You essentially do a search in that one. Yeah, but you'd always put an extra step in just to make sure you're deleting the right thing. Because it'd be too powerful if you could just type in a number and waiting out the database. I mean, so you'd always put some sort of confirmation in. But again, we'll look at that further down the line. I think you'll understand the search thing once we do the next one. Alrighty. I